Why does no pro do this with Lissandra? So, Liss Q, Ice Shard, is a pretty basic ability. She shoots, get this, a shard made of ice that increases in range if it hits a target. It is also one of the many abilities in League that can be flashed during the cast time to increase its range. This wasn't always the case though, as previously if you tried Q Flash, the Q would shoot from the original spot. Riot changed how this works in the middle of 2023 to throw the missile from the position post-cast as opposed to pre-cast. Now you might be saying, that's nice and all, but how often am I going to need to be able to Q Flash with Lissandra? If only Lissandra had another way to blink with zero cast time and no animation. Oh my god. You're telling me that if I apply the principle of Q Flash to Lissandra E, it still works? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. What this enables Lissandra to do is start off fights with a Q flying right as you appear with your engage. Normally, when you throw out Q, you're stuck during the whole animation, leaving you open to tank a skill shot or using time you don't have when you could just be ulting your target. QE lets you essentially move while casting on a consistent basis, as well as use the time you'd need for E to travel to go through the Q startup animation as well. Not only can you dodge skill shots that were predicting when you would appear out of your claw more easily, while also throwing out the missile, but you can also get your Q on cooldown quicker so you can throw more out in teamfights. The main downside is you have to predict where the enemy champion will be when you exit from your blink instead of locking the opponent down with your crowd control and confirming the Q hit on a still target. Now you may be asking, can you QE Flash all in one combo? Oh yeah, baby. So after learning all of this,